M2. It's in sort of this microphone housing. I took off a cheap microphone, and so it's a nice little carry with a foam piece. So hopefully this sounds good. Look at this. Yeah, we can. Look at this. So that's the new microphone. And then it's got a little magnet, so you can just like clip.
Oh, that's convenient.
Yeah. So it's like nice and light. And then it's just testing here. Testing the Lark M2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you want to try one?
Yeah.
Here. See? Comes in a little case like this. And then there's another one here. Can Baba clip this on for Mimi?
Yeah. Please.
Yeah. Okay.
Papa.
When you take it out, it should. There you go. It's lighting up. Should automatically sync. Should be good. Hey, Mimi. Come here, bud. It's Mila, my little helper. Little Millie. Okay, bud. Baba's gonna. Hey, Mila, say hi.
Hi.
My name is
Minda.
Mimi.
Mimi.
Okay, we're gonna put on here, yeah?
Yeah. Okay.
The microphone. Like this. Oh, there you go. So yeah, I also have the original Lark M1s. So this is the Lark M1, and this is the M2. The M1, the nice part that I appreciated, it came in this case here that housed, this is separate, sorry, but housed the wind muffs and the connection pieces. I think there's also a connection, a cord for connecting to your phone as well. So TRS as well as TRS. And so that's all tucked away in here, and it's just nice and compact and just all contained in one. Unfortunately, the second generation didn't come with that. It just has the main case and then comes in a bag case. You've got USB-C charger, and then this also can connect to your iPhone if you have a new iPhone, just USB-C straight through, and then you can use it with your iPhone nice and easy instead of having a dedicated, iPhone plug and whatnot. So these are cool. These are little clips. If you wanted to use clips, you could still do so. Just instead of the magnet, little penny magnet, dime magnet on the back, you clip there, and then now you can easily just clip to clothing or something else if you wanted to try it that way. So the options are there, which is nice. So you don't always have to use this little guy, but you can clip to things. And then this guy is kind of cool too. Reminds me of the kind of the beach reality dating shows where people are in their swimsuits or topless, or well, maybe not topless, but the dude's topless, and then you just want to put a lanyard over your neck. So that's a nice easy one. Oh, it comes with two. I didn't know that. Well, I mean, it makes sense, it has two, but for some reason I thought there was only one. Yeah, so again, take off that magnet, and this guy just clips to this side, and then you put this around your neck, and then, there you go. I mean, this actually be good too if you just didn't want to have it, I don't know, within your shirt or something like that. Just quickly throw it on like a necklace. So that's a nice option. Why not? So it comes with two of those. What else? What do we got here? Oh, that's cool. It comes with a dedicated USB-C to iPhone. And then you got your dead cats, or if you prefer, just wind muff. Dead cat sounds a little aggressive. But yeah, these little guys here just covers over. I don't think I would see myself using that much. Maybe if you wanted to, maybe stick this to a car and do some sound effects or ASMR type stuff, and you really need it to protect against the wind. Otherwise, I think it's just too bulky, it's too much. Hopefully, with this guy, you could stick him underneath like a lapel, or within a shirt underneath a button, or just directly inside a shirt. That could be a good option. So those are the items that it comes with. And then if we're just comparing the two here, what you'll see is just it's a different, obviously, design. This case feels just more substantial. The clasp is nicer. It just feels a little more high quality than the original. But that doesn't really make a difference to me. Both seem to have, well, I haven't tried this out too long, but this one has been just sitting here on my shelf for probably months, and it's still holding charge. It's great. I expect no different from this one. And then I think the biggest difference here that you'll see is that the M1 is sort of this stick style, where obviously the M2 is this little button style. So the reason I bought the M2 here to try out is because in a couple weeks I'm going to be doing a shoot at Brantford Kia, and I'm going to be shooting with Charlotte and Gabby, which are awesome presenters. And I don't know if you've seen their channel, but it's I'll link it below. And what came to mind was for that shoot is, although these M1s are nice, I think for females they wear a lot of blouse or really thin material, like lighter shirts, and so there's not always a lot of not a place to clip it. So with a guy, if you wear a polo or a button-down shirt, I usually take this clip style or even the Sony TX660, and I just turn it inside out like this, and then I'll clip it in within one of the buttons, behind a tie, collar, something like that. But if you imagine, you know, like a light blouse or just a really like sheer material, there's not much to clip to, and you know, you want to have it as low as possible, or not low as possible, but kind of in the chest area versus up in the neck area, just for better audio quality. With the M2s being lighter in this button style with a magnet, I can just put it, we can just kind of put underneath the shirt wherever, and it's not going to drag, it's not going to pull down so much. Sometimes if you use like the bigger clips like the Rodes or the DJI mics, they're just a little bulkier, so a little, you know, it's a little too heavy for lighter material shirts. So yeah, thought I'd try these out. And from the testing I've seen online on YouTube, the audio sounds great. I mean, the audio on these sound great. The only issue I've ever run into with the M1s is that I did an interior design shoot, and my client, kind of a walk and talk tour style, and there was a couple times where I think there's interference. It just, the audio kind of peaked or just kind of faded out. It just went a little wonky.
Beauty of a natural stone look. If you're on the hunt for your appliances,
and so that's why I tend to not use these ones for paid gigs, but just more my TX660s or a lav mic, something where the recording is separate from basically has internal recording versus something like this where it relies on the connection to the camera. So that being said, I'll likely still have a nice on-camera mic in addition to this, so I gotta still figure that out. I want redundancies when I shoot versus relying on the system completely, and then if it messes up, then it ruins my shoot, right? So that's one thing to consider. Yeah, without the internal recording, that always scares me. I like to have redundancy. So I thought this was cool. I was playing around last night, and I think this will be my solution for my upcoming shoot at the dealership with the girls. And so, let's see here. I've got this guy here. This is the Zoom F2, and it's a 32-bit float recorder. So, meaning it's got a lot of leeway. So if you don't know what 32-bit float is, it just means that it's almost like shooting photos in RAW. There's just a lot of adjustments in post that you can do. So really, there's no gain to be adjusted. It just is, and then in post, you can really jack it up and raise the levels, or really bring down the levels if you need to. But in general, it's going to be more headroom than not. So it's going to be quite quiet when you bring it into post, and then you have to bring up the gain. But that ensures that there's no clipping. That way, it's just one less thing to think about when you're shooting. So my thought was I wanted to use this guy. I don't have the end on here, but obviously this goes into my 3.5. This is the Sennheiser MKE 600. And so this guy is really good. It's a beautiful mic for booming overhead and doing interviews, but also as a shotgun here. I don't always run this. Chances are usually when I'm at a wedding or doing more scratch audio, I use the Sennheiser, the 200 here, and this is beautiful. It's no batteries needed, just runs on its own. But anyways, for for this shoot, I wanted the best audio I can get, so I'm going to do this guy. And then what we can do is this. So may not be true 32-bit float audio, but from a quick test, it seems to hold quite well, which is nice. I'll have to figure out how to finagle this. Let's bring this down. Yeah, I guess I'll have to put back here, just so things are out of the way. But I put a little cold shoe here. That way the receiver can go there. Obviously, the mics will be clipped to the talent. And then from here, this little guy just plugs right into here. And now I'm recording on my talent through into the Zoom F2. And that way I get, again, the advantage of 32-bit float. It's recorded separately. I still get this nice mic as a backup because in the dealership when we're doing car reviews and things, I'm not too far from the talent. So this gives me a nice backup audio. Again, I just want redundancy just in case. So that way, hopefully everything goes well, and then I can just rely on this mic and it's perfect. But if not, I have this guy capturing extra audio for me. And so that way I'm covered. So I think that's nice and tidy. It's off to the left here. I can still grab my handle. I can just maneuver, I can move around. That's it with the rig. Check out my other video about building a rig out. This is obviously different than that one because again, it evolves every single time. But the beauty is, or so the main concern and thing you should consider when building out your rig is just making sure that your hands are not obstructed, and just the way you hold and operate a camera can be done so naturally without things in the way. And I know this is kind of a lot here, but it's good. I usually hold the left hand like this. I can pull focus here if I need to. I can change all the settings here with this hand. If I choose to go right-handed, I still have access to this handle here. Things are good. Nothing is in my way. Even when I press this backside to my chest, nothing's really obstructing. It's usually just this corner or the back here. So this is about as tight as an FX3 rig as I can make it. Just got some carbon fiber rods here. You can lighten it up a little bit more, so that's been fun. But yeah, I've been liking this setup so far. I mean, obviously we've been using this audio the entire time. I'll also play a clip here. Actually, I've got the DJI Duo. So this is connected right now to the back of the DJI Duo. And so that way I can get redundancies. I can get some mic audio from that shotgun mic as well. And obviously it's not going to sound as good because I'm further away. But with AI, with some voice isolation, either in Adobe Podcast or in Final Cut, this could be a nice saving track in case something goes wrong here and yet you are close enough to your client or your subject, so then you have a backup track. But ideally, I think that's one thing this thing lacks, is if these guys, the next version could have internal recording, that would give me peace of mind, so that if there's connection loss, hi buddy, then at least there's a track recording. And then if they stepped it up and made 32-bit, then I think this would be the winner. 32-bit internal recording, and just keep things as they are. This seems pretty amazing. And then as a comparison, this is the M1. So we're just gonna do a little test here, holding it as I was before. Again, both are great mics. They both sound great. Battery life is really good. I love the ease of use. You just connect the... yeah, bud. Oh, food time? Okay. Yeah, just connect the receiver to your camera, and then these mics automatically connect to it, and then you're on your way.
Papa, mango.
What is it? Tell Papa, what is it?
Mango.
Mango. Do you like mangoes?
Yeah.
And see, so I'm wearing a collar. I kind of sit like this, kind of silly, whereas the magnet's a much cleaner look. These work well, again, like I said, with a polo, button-up, a jacket, but in this case, not so much. Oh, are you okay, bud? Mwah. Oh, did it catch your finger? Oh, boy. But the nice part about this one is it fits quite well within this little foam microphone piece that I have here. So you can sit and talk like this. Mila, what happened? Come here. What happened? Did the case catch your finger?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Ouchie?
Yum.
Are you okay?
Yum.
Yeah. Can you tell the people, what are you eating, Mila? What are you eating? What's in your bowl?
Mango.
Mango. Do you like mangoes?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, go eat your mango. So yeah, I think that the biggest draw to these types of mics is just ease of use. And no matter what mic you're using, obviously try to get the mic as close to your mouth, the sound source as possible, and you should be pretty set. Show Papa this hand. Can you make an ice cream cone?
No ice cream.
No ice cream cone?
Maybe ice.
So right now there's a mic on me and a mic on Mila. We're testing it out. What do you got?
No.
Oh yeah.
Ice cream.
What kind of ice cream?
Gone. Ice cream gone. Cat.
Okay, what sound does a cat make?